Hello, guys. Welcome to FM Stitches TV, your number one TV. Guys, remember, this is where we'll bring you all the latest news from politics to sport, entertainment, lifestyle, documentary. Today's topic is on lifestyle, the high rate of divorce. Well, I don't know about you, but me, I'm feeling very scared and unease for this high rate of divorce in this generation. Youth divorcing left, right, and center, marriages of 3 months, 1 year. Guys, so I'm here bringing you to the street. Let's hear from there. Why are we having this high rate of divorce? I remember back in those days, our parents actually witnessed this same marriage we're talking about. And they were able to endure, understand. In fact, there is no two masters in one boat. One had to be submissive. You know? So please, I really don't have much to say. Well, so let's go to the street. Let's hear from people why the high rate of crazy divorce in this generation. So guys, don't go. Go to our website, subscribe, like, and drop your comment. I will be right back. Thank you. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, ma'am. My name is God's Favor Christopher.
Okay. And you, ma'am?
Hi, good evening. My name is Peace Chisom.
All right. So, God's favor and Miss Chisum, peace. My namesake. So, why do you think we have this high rate of divorce in the society presently in this generation? So alarming. What's your opinion?
Well, I think it's a fundamental problem because of the absence of understanding, empathy, and a willingness to work together for the profitability in the long run. I think not having it as seeing it as a long-term goal and being willing to be or work together, and the most important thing, I think, the absence of understanding and everybody willing to have their way. But if there's the understanding, the empathy, and the willingness to reconcile any differences, any misunderstanding, I think the rates of divorce will reduce, and the promotion of single parenting, or I think being with it being sponsored, all those things are also affecting, and so everyone, there's this feeling that I can survive, yes, on my own. But I think intrinsically we are built to work together, um, based on our perceived differences, appreciate it, honor it, and we hold hands together and jump, and then see, being willing to see both of us getting older together, and being committed to in the long term. I think it's a very
Reasons for the rate of divorce is one, impatience.
Okay.
Impatient. People are so impatient with themselves. Then secondly, lack of communication. You should know that I am angry. You should apologize. This person does not even know that he offend you or not. You understand? Our husbands have this ego like, I offend her. I beg, I'm busy. My brain is busy making money for the house. You want me to still come back home in the evening? I come and tell you sorry for what? So most of us are in marriage. We just laugh over some situations, like some instance, something that is supposed to be angry, and maybe maybe keep malice with your spouse. You just ignore it. He comes back home, you still laugh with him and cook the best meal for him. You understand? So a lot of people are so impatient to do that. You understand? And they lack that communication with each other. Then unfaithfulness. Unfaithfulness is rampant. You are lying to your wife. You are lying to your husband. Your husband is going from one lady to another. When you get to know, you are a human being. You feel that pain. So you can do this to me. Somebody that say he loves me with all his heart. So some people, they can't take it. They'll say, okay, I'm leaving the marriage. But the truth is that, what of the next person that you are going to? What if he cheats again? Are you leaving that person again? That's the question.
So will you agree with me that most of the relationship that divorces because of cheating, will you say they never knew this cheating was involved in the first place before they got married?
Sometimes pretense is of the high side. Pretense. You see a man that behaves, or a woman that behaves like an angel in the relationship. The moment they get married, they say, They just feel relaxed. You understand? Okay, I want to have this horse. I want to buy this thing. The moment you buy it, you feel like, oh, it's my own. It's my husband. It's my wife. You understand? So there's no problem. Let me just enjoy myself somewhere. You enjoy yourself somewhere. That time you were dating her, you not want her to know that you are dating someone else. You want to have her to yourself. But at this point, they feel like, okay, now for, how do they call her, for utter? For better, for worse. She no fit go anywhere. She go stay with me, even if I cheat. But I advise a lot of people that they should be faithful. This faithfulness is not about men alone, no. Even women now.
There are a lot of factors that lead to divorce. But then, let us look at marriage in itself. God is the author of marriage. God introduced marriage to man in the Garden of Eden. Then, funny enough, I don't want to just use the West, humanity generally. We tend to run marriage with people's manual. You can run marriage with your father's experiences, with culture, doctrines, then maybe the lifestyle of celebrities. But then there is a manual God gave man. If you follow that manual strictly, because God defined everybody's role, the man's role in marriage, the woman's role in marriage. A man is supposed to be responsible for the upkeep of his family. He is supposed to lead the family. He is supposed to direct the family. This is where we are going to. This is the direction we are taking. But today, if you don't go by God's manual, anything you see, you take.
What's your opinion?
Okay, why I think there are high rates of divorce. So love is a decision, not a feeling. But we live in a society that has reduced love to feel good moments. Yes. And so when we're not feeling good, we walk, we take the next door. But more than that, again, like I said, it's a decision. And it's a decision you go into, you commit. That is why it's called commitment. You commit to
The decision you make.
yeah, marriage says for better, for worse. You commit to the worst, to expect the worst, as well as the better. You smile when it's better. You firm up, stand up when it's worse, and trust that it's going to get better. So that's it. If you ask me, it's just that it's not just feel good moments. There are moments where you're going to cry and scream. Be ready for those moments and understand that when you, after the cry, you wipe your tears, and then you hold your hands, the hands of the person you've decided to walk that journey with. And then you muzzle it together. You come out at the other side and look back and celebrate. It's desire to get old, just like you said, to understand differences. It is so much more. It is understanding. There's lack of doubt. There's lack of understanding. But summary of it is, it's not feel good moments. Let's stop relegating love to, because, oh, I love you because I feel good about you. Oh, I love this thing because I feel good about this thing. Oh, I love this person because I feel good about this person. But then when I suddenly don't feel good about the person, I no longer love the person. Nah. But when you understand it's a decision, whether you feel good or you feel bad, you will have to love that person. Look at our parents now. Excuse you. There were times where, seriously, go and ask your mother. There were times she wanted to throw you inside Lagos Lagoon. But then because she had that mother's love, she pledged to love you. She held your hands. In those terrible moments, she held your hands and she walked you through. And you came out at the other side. And now we can look back. Many of us can look back and say, mother's love, mother's love, mother's love. That is the definition of love.
So, Mr. Mohammed, can you tell us from your own perspective why the high rate of divorce in this generation?
Yeah, I stated earlier with you, outside the box, that, of course, let me start from the notes, and which if you talk about the notes, you talk about Islam, because Islam is more dominant in the notes. Now, let me take it in two directions, religiously and culturally. That is, in the religion perspective, let me say Islam, because I'm a Muslim. in the Quran, Allah quoted, said it in the Quran that وَمِنْ آيَاتِهِ أَنْ خَلَقَ لَكُم مِّنْ أَنفُسِكُمْ أَزْوَاجًا. God has created you male and female. Azwajan is as in couple. It doesn't specify male or female, couple. Now, litaskunu ileha. In this sense, it's God related directly to the lady's part. For the male to get peace with the female. So the peace is expected from the ladies. Because God created men to respond. Basically, the men respond to whatever you give them, they respond to that. If you treat them fine, of course, no matter how arrogant, how illiterate somebody is, if as a wife treat him as perfect as he deserves, that person must reciprocate. That is how men are created. I'm not talking about there or here. Even we, every man is created to respond. That's why the expectation is from the ladies to give them peace. Like in our culture, the ladies are not expected to go out and get it. To work. No, of course they can work, but for their own purpose. But for them to contribute even a single kobo to the house, she's not expected to do that. Every responsibility, financially, whatever, is on the man. Now, that man went out, got a lot of stresses. Now, when you come back, he need what? Peace, comfort. Now, if you can comfort him, then you get it back.
My final advice for people to understand what love is. Don't let Mills and Boone, don't let romance novels, don't let not Hollywood or Nollywood or whatever define love for you. Go and find out the definition of love for yourself. And the first place to start is the scriptures. Yes, I'm going to come back to the scriptures, because how else would you understand love if you don't go back to the person who created love itself? So understand love for yourself. When you understand love for yourself, outside of what society is saying, outside of what the movies are saying, outside of what social media is saying, when you understand love for yourself, then you have a good start. So I advise ladies out there, and the whole thing is if he doesn't own a car, he has to first have a car. Material things. See, some of us, the money is there, but sometimes you feel like running. You understand? Many people, the money is there, but marriage is sometimes you feel like packing your load, and sometimes it's very sweet. You want to, stay and enjoy yourself. But so they have to calm down with this. You have to have a car. Your job must be NNPC. It must be. We all started somewhere, and today God is taking us somewhere. So there should be patience. They should also find something to do. They should go and read their Proverb 31. He said, a virtuous woman. He said her hands are busy. She said she wake up very early, she feed her maids. He said the men are proud of her husband at the city gates. Because of what? Because she's hardworking. So you have to be supportive wife, not just waiting for your husband to give money. You make nails, you make hair, you do everything. There are things, the world that we are now, my sister, if he's paying for light, you are buying gas. Abi? Yeah. That's the world we are now. If he's paying for light, you are buying gas. If he's paying for
you share the bills.
You share the bills. Even if his own is like 80%, at least be supportive so that they can live long for us.
Thank you so much. All right, guys, we've come to the end of today's show. Well, I really learned a lot and I enjoyed myself. Like you heard from some, marriage is a decision. Marriage is a commitment. And the solution, hold on to God, go back to God, the creator of marriage, and then things will be easy and life will be good. So guys, thank you so much for being with us today. Like I said earlier, you can go to our website, you can click, like, and subscribe. Please also drop your comment, it's very important. Thank you, God bless you, and please stay out of trouble. Cheers.